Welcome back to Daily Flash. You could call them Costco superfans. Their new book, The Joy of Costco, a treasure hunt from A to Z, is now a bestseller.
Indeed it is. Please welcome back to the show. We love this couple. It's David and Susan Schwartz. Daily Flash. Hi, David, Susan.
Yeah.
How are you?
Lovely to be with you again.
We're so glad to have you here. You guys, first off, I love the fact that you two do something together and you love it, and this is the result of it. I love that. But we also understand you guys, you just wrapped up a cross-country tour from Yonkers to Yorba Linda. Tell us about that.
Sure did. We went from Denver to Yorba Linda on this half of the trip. Susan did all the driving because I'm completely incompetent when it comes to driving. but I do the navigation. I'm only moderately competent on that. But we got ourselves to Yorba Linda, then down to San Diego, and then back up to Burbank.
Yeah, it was a great trip. We did the first half, I think, before we talked to you last time, and then we went back for the second bite at the apple, driving a Costco rental car, by the way, stopping to fill up at Costco fuel stations, which is usually, well, never mind. It's a great deal.
Well, it is. Yeah, there are always low prices on that. But I was going to ask you if you had to get a trailer, because you're buying things and that sort of thing. But I didn't realize you can rent cars from that.
Yeah, you can, of course.
I'm learning more and more.
Come on.
I need to get up with it.
And
right?
some of the Costco's even have car washes, which I found out thanks to this book.
Yeah,
right?
in fact, we washed. We had the car wash. Where was it? In San Diego,
I think it was in, I'm not sure where. It's sort of a Costco happy blur. But we do need to mention, we do not work for Costco. We are not paid by Costco. We're completely independent. Unfortunately, I don't think Costco offers psychological services. But,
well, they did. It's in bulk, and we need it. That's for sure.
Well,
you've got a great pharmacy and hearing aids and glasses.
And your glasses, yeah. Tell us about those glasses.
Oh, thanks. I've taken up a new hobby, which is not just collecting Costco, everything else. It's Costco glasses. These are from a warehouse. I think these are from Portland, Oregon. I've got glasses I got in Seoul, Korea. So I purposely wore different ones than I wore last time we were on.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
And again, yeah, it's a city. Costco is basically a city.
It is.
Right?
It is. Well, your book is now a bestseller. What's the response been like?
Oh, we've been very gratified that people have enjoyed it so much. First of all, we initially thought that it would be focused mainly on members like us who are real fans, but it turns out that the employees of Costco are equally enthusiastic about the book, and we've just been delighted at their reaction when we travel through the country.
You see that golf cart there? We were thinking about bringing that home, but we travel with carry-on luggage. Same thing with that Toblerone bar. That's really
Is that an actual bar, or has it got a bunch of Toblerone bars?
I think it has.
It's an actual chocolate inside, yeah.
Holy
yeah, that was in Sweden, the opening in Stockholm. That was a struggle not to send home.
I would imagine so. And if folks watching at home, by the way, you can get this book at Costco, which is great. But let's talk about some of the best finds, including your book, that you'd find at Costco, maybe for the holidays. What do you think is the best finds out there at those Costcos?
Well, one thing we brought home was I guess it's like a 2-foot-high Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It's by Bill Shore, I think, is the artist. And every year Costco has a special Grinch Christmas display. We're Jewish, but we still brought this thing home. It's sitting on top of
Is that cool, right?
It's hard to resist that stuff. What about the Zodiac Gold Box? What's this all about?
Oh, we were so tempted to bring that home, but I didn't think that we could get it home without it breaking because the bottles are fairly delicate.
So that's Napoleon Brandy XO, and it's the different glass-shaped bottles for each of the Chinese zodiac signs. They also had a dragon-shaped bottle that was magnificent. These are the kind of wow items you can see at the holiday time.
All right, and then of course you got to have the goodies this time of year. Yeah. Gingerbread cupcakes. Were they letting you sample some of those, or?
Well, they often sample things, but usually in that case, the gingerbread cupcakes, we bought them, we tasted one, and then we gave the remaining ones to the hotel staff and also to UPS, because everywhere we go, we ship home a box of stuff via UPS. Once again, we don't work for UPS, but we like those.
What about the Bixby chocolates?
Bixby, those were fantastic. We found them in Maine. 40% of any region is locally sourced product, and sometimes it's very local. And Bixby's chocolates are locally from Maine, and we loved them. We sampled them, and we bought 2 or 3 bags home with us.
So the story there is we before the book was published, we'd been to at least one warehouse in each of the 46 U.S. states, Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C., and each of the 13 other countries, at least one warehouse. We got home from all of this promotional travel in early December, and one of our friends said, they're opening in Maine on Friday. David said, I'm tired. And I said, what time do you want to leave? So we went to the opening.
I love that. Folks that go to, when you go to Costco, is there maybe you can give us some tips here that folks at home can appreciate. Is there a route that you should take as you go through Costco's?
That's a good question.
Or is there something that you should always check out at every visit? Meaning like you're going to go in to go buy some batteries, but while you're there, you should, strategy, yes.
I always go up and down all the aisles because you never know what you're going to find. I mean, it takes a little bit longer, but if you've gone on a fairly regular basis, you can do that pretty quickly, and you'll be able to spot what's new.
Yeah, definitely.
What about a specific day of the week? Is there one day that's better than others to shop at Costco?
No, any day.
Oh, really? So they don't have like Wednesday specials or anything like that, or like the new stuff comes out on a certain day?
No.
Well, actually, in our local warehouse, they get fresh fish in on Tuesday and Friday. I happen to know that from our local warehouse here in Manhattan. So I keep that in the back of my mind, but I don't know for other warehouses. It's sometimes fun to get to know that people think of Costco as a big warehouse store. You can get to know your local fishmonger at Costco too.
Oh, that's interesting. Let me ask you, final question here is, if there's one thing that Costco's that you've seen everywhere that they don't have that you wish they did, what would that be?
Oh, nothing.
Ooh, it's really, I don't, they're pretty comprehensive. I don't know. There's nothing that that I buy on a regular basis that I can't find at Costco.
But before we close, we just congratulations to Ron Vakris, the incoming CEO. He's starting January 1st. He's a newcomer. He's been with the company 40 years.
Wow, congratulations to them.
They promote from within.
All right.
Yes, only 2 CEOs in the last 40 years. Ron starting January 1st.
The book is called The Joy of Costco, A Treasure Hunt from A to Z. It's available now on Amazon.